System bus. What is system bus? As we know, CPU sends various data values, instructions and information to all the devices and components inside the computer. And if we look at the bottom of the motherboard, we will see a whole network of lines or electric pathway that join the different components together. So this network of wire or electric pathway is called as bus. This is how the bottom of motherboard is like, and the highlighted portion specifies the system buses. Types of system buses. There are three types of system buses. The first one is data bus, second is address bus, and the third one is control bus. This is the system bus model where there are three blocks. The first one is CPU, where arithmetic logic unit, registers and control unit is there. Second block is memory, and the third block is input and output unit. Data bus, address bus and control bus. These three buses are connected to these three blocks. Now the question is, what is data bus? Data bus is a collection of wires through which the data is transmitted from one part of a computer to another. This bus connects all the computer components to CPU and main memory. It is a bidirectional bus. The size, that means the width of the bus, determines how much data can be transmitted at a time. For example, if a bus, that is a data bus, is of 16-bit, it means it can transfer or receive 16-bit of data at a time. Similarly, if the database is of 32-bit, that means it can transmit and receive 32-bit of data at a time. So the second one is address bus. Address bus is a collection of wires that are used to identify particular location in the main memory. The size of address bus determines how many unique memory locations can be addressed in a system. It is a unidirectional bus. For example, if a system is having 4-bit address bus, that means it can address 2 to the power 4 is equals to 16 bytes of memory. Similarly, if a system is having 16-bit address bus, that means it can access 2 to the power 16 is equals to 64 KB of memory. Similarly, if the system is having 20-bit address lines, that means it can access 1 megabyte of memory locations. The third bus is control bus. This bus is used to carry the control informations between CPU and the other devices within the computer. This bus carries the signals that report the status of various devices, and it is a bidirectional bus. For example, this bus is used to indicate whether the CPU is reading from the memory or writing to the memory.